Hi there, welcome to another video. Today I'm just going to change the headphone jack, which is part of the Elite controller over here. So it's not really working properly at the moment. So let's just move forward and change the headphone jack. So just remove the battery case first, remove the cover. I might need this. Go. And you might want to open the screw at the bottom. So 1 second. Right, just need to remove this screw over here. Clip these out the side. These clip off. Fingers in, and they will just clip off. So we've got a few more screws around. So open this one here. We've got one here, one here, one here, and one here. So you've got to open all of these, because clearly they won't be able to be put together without any screws. So you have to make sure you've got the right screwdriver as well, because these screws have a dot in the middle, which doesn't kind of help when you're opening it. So you have to use other ways of getting to them. Right, that's open. That's also open. That's open. And it's also open. And then once it's open, the lid comes off. Now we're in round 2. See what else we need to do to get this thing open. Of course, first thing first, the buttons are going to start falling off. So this button is from here, which is that one. That comes off. We just need to change the headphone jack, but just to get to the bottom of that, I need to replace a few other things. There we go. Let's remove these. Can't see any screws grouping on at the moment, so here we go. That's that goes out. And there's a ribbon cable here, just be very careful with that. It connects this to that, so just pull that slightly gently. That comes off. Don't believe this is the clip one, so yeah, just slide in and out. So yeah, move that on the side. Now we're back to the headphone jack here. In order to access the headphone jack, we need to, I believe, get to the bottom of the PCB. And in order to do that, we will have to open a few screws. That would give me access to the PCB at the bottom. I think one of them would be, let's see if we've got the right screw here. They're very tiny screws, not easy to find bits for. It's just this one over here, the bottom, and another one here. will come out. This would hopefully loosen the board. There we go. And the board will now come out, including the controllers as well. But before I do that, I think there we go, the headphone jack is out. Here's the replacement one. I'll just place the headphone jack where the other one was and push it back in, but before we do that, it's probably worth looking at the pins and slightly raising them to give them better contact, so they would press down by themselves anyway. So raise these pins gently. Right, so now they're slightly raised. What will happen is that they will give a good contact when it's in place. In there. So that is, yep, this slots in by itself. And there we are. Now we need to just grab the screws that we took out. And then that would then allow us to use right. Screws all in. Headphone jack also in. Didn't have to really open the whole lot because it was just halfway through. Let's connect the cable back. Don't like the fact that every time you do this, the motors start to fall out. So it's quite sometimes hard to capture all of this on camera, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to do. Connected the cable back in like it should be there, and let's put this back in its place. I think it's really poor actually, the fact that you open something and the whole thing starts to fall apart. But it is what it is. Mainly is to do with these battery clips. These ones, they're quite important to make sure that they're in correctly. Here we go, it's the battery clips that will come in the way all the way. Once you've got the battery clips in its place, and everything just automatically slots in. Don't believe there was anything else to do on this apart from just changing that. Put the button in place, close the lid. Didn't quite have to do any more jiggery pokery on this. It's quite easy to open and close. So there's surprisingly there's no clips to clip on. Let's put that back on. Put the other one back in as well. That would go in that way. Never understood why these companies end up using different types of screws, because people do find screwdrivers for them. If there is anyway. Just one. And last one. That covers that, and there's one in the middle. Just that one there. We could use a screw star for this one. There we go, and that's all done. All you've got to do now is slip these back in. And slip back in as well. And put these back in. There we go, the headphone jack is in, as you can see there. And that's how you replace a headphone jack on a Xbox Elite controller. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.